Hello guys, and welcome to a new news video. There are two things we're going to talk about today, and one thing I'm actually only going to talk about very shortly here, and that is this message. It's a message from John Hanke, as we can see, and this is a message to his own niantic community, to his own workers. So, we can see here it's a statement about the Black Lives Matter, and he's basically letting the team know what they are going to do for this movement. I'm not going to read the whole message. You can get it at the original source here, or you can go to the Pokemon Go article and they quote the message from John Hanke. Alright, now we're going to head over to an announcement about Wayfarer. And the announcement is that trainers from level 38 and above are now going to be able to use Wayfarer. So for those of you who don't know what Wayfarer is the platform that is used to gain new Pokestops or new portals in Pokemon Go and Ingress respectively. So at the start of Wayfarer, it was only accessible to level 40 players for Pokemon Go. Just not that long ago it became available for level 39 players as well, and now it is available from level 38, so that's great. And that basically means that you are able to request new Pokestops by going to a location and making photos of it and adding additional information. Then you send that request and other people are going to review it, also throughout Wayfarer. So that also means that you can review portals and Pokestop nominations from other people. Now, there wasn't any rewards for reviewing yet. Of course, you are helping others, but there was no reward for you. Now there's going to be a badge. So from now on, you'll be able to work on that badge. And what's going to happen is you need a certain amount of agreements, as they call it, to get a badge to bronze, silver, gold. So it's going to be 50 agreements for bronze, 500 for silver, and 1000 for gold. An agreement is basically that you and most of the other people reviewing a certain submission come to the same conclusion. If you are one of the few people who came to a different conclusion, then you did not have an agreement, so it doesn't count for you. So, let's take a look here at niantic Wayfarer. They have a video here, and you can see straight off that this is your Wayfinder rating. So if your Wayfinder rating is green, then it means that you are coming to the same conclusion as most of the reviewers for a certain submission most of the time. While if you're in red, then it means that you are always coming to different conclusions compared to the other reviewers for certain nominations. Now, niantic Wayfarer has its own site, and all you need to do is go to the Wayfarer site and then log in using a Google or Facebook account. You need to make sure, of course, that it is the same account that you are using for accessing Pokemon Go. And once you do that, then you get into your account and you will have your own, you can have your own picture, which is going to be your Google picture or Facebook picture, and all sorts of information. We can take a quick look here.
You are now part of a community as a
You can see on the left, you can review. And if you press on that, you will get a random nomination from somewhere around you. And when I say around you, then I mean in a big area, like it could be your whole country or big part of it. For me, in the Netherlands, I can get nominations from all over the Netherlands, and even a few from Belgium or Germany or even England. Just that kind of surrounding. And you can review it. Check duplicates. Okay. So what I have to say about check duplicates is the fact that Ingress and Pokemon Go do not share the same portals and Pokestops all the time. There are actually a couple of portals in Ingress that are not in Pokemon Go. This has something to do with cells and the location being too close to each other. But the fact is that if you are going to submit a location for Pokemon Go, because it is not yet in Pokemon Go, it is possible that location is already in Ingress and therefore it's going to be reviewed as a duplicate by reviewers, and therefore you're not going to find it in Pokemon Go at all. So what you can do is you can quickly make an Ingress account. That will give you access to the Ingress map, and there you can see if the location is already in Ingress. When you make a request for a new Pokestop, you have to go to the location, then you will go to your settings and add new Pokestop. Then you will put the precise location. Next you're going to make a photo, first of the object, and next you're going to make a photo of the object with its surrounding. Then you put in a title and a description. And finally you can give additional information. Maybe there's something important that you want to note, or just say like explain that it's not on private terrain or whatever. And then you submit it. And when it comes to reviewing, then you can review. The first one is, should this be a waste spot? So this is very general, and just based on all the information you're going to say like, yeah, this is a very good nomination, I'm going to give it 5 stars. Or you're going to say like, this is just a random brick and I'm going to give it a 1 star, this is not good at all. Then you're going to, for the title and description, you're going to say how good they are, and the supporting information. We're going to check for the duplicates like we talked, historical, cultural significance. So that's kind of how it works. And you go through that whole process for one nomination of someone else. And once you're done, you finish it. Then you have done one review. And now you're gonna have to wait till enough people have done this review on this certain nomination, so that it is denied or accepted by the community. And once that happens, Wayfarer will look if you are going to get an agreement. So it may take a while before you start getting some counts. That is basically what I'm trying to tell you here. You're not going to see big results from the start probably. You can do a lot at the start, and then you're just going to have to wait. The last thing I want to talk about when it comes to the agreements is what they are saying here in this Pokemon Go article. They have announced that all Wayfarer agreements earned while your profile is in green status will count towards the badge. So we talked about the statuses of red, yellow and green. So they're saying here from Wayfarer that only if you are in the green status, you can get the agreements to work on the badge. And I don't think it's easy to get a green status. I have tried pretty hard to do my best for Wayfarer, and I ended up with a yellow status. However, I still got quite amount of points, because they are saying as well, if you already participate in Wayfarer, then all of your current agreements will be retroactively applied to the badge as well. And that happened to me. I opened the app and I already had it bronze with around 160 agreements. But I was in the yellow status. So I'm not sure if you can still get points for yellow status. Maybe you just get them twice as slow, potentially. I don't know. But they are saying that you can only get agreement points when you are in the green. And yeah, that's it. So to sum it up, Wayfarer is now accessible from level 38 till level 40. And you can get a badge now. Everybody gets a badge for the Wayfarer. You can get it to bronze for 50, silver 500 and gold 1000. And you get points for every agreement. But to get an agreement, you must be in the green status. An agreement means that you have reviewed a certain nomination, and you and many of the other reviewers, a higher percentage of the other reviewers, have come to the same conclusion, and therefore you will get the agreement. If you came to a different conclusion, compared to most of your other reviewers, you do not get an agreement. So, with that being said, I think it's good that it's now accessible from one lower level as well. This is definitely important for rural players who are struggling to get to the higher levels of Pokemon Go and want to participate in trying to get extra Pokestops. So I think that's a good step. I think it's also good that because of the medal, more people might now be willing to do reviews, and this is leading to more Pokestops. Because if more people are reviewing, then more Pokestops are getting, well, some denied, but also more accepted. So all in all, I think this is a good update, and I'm looking forward to see how many more Pokestops are going to be added to Pokemon Go in the near future. That's all we're discussing today, and we'll see what more information comes out, and maybe I will see you tomorrow. Alright guys, some new info just came out, something that I want to share quickly with you. So the community day, we already knew that it was Weedle, but now we're going to get a big post about it here from Niantic. And it confirms that it's going to be from 11 AM till 5 PM again. We know that it's going to have drill run, yes, it's going to be shiny. Few snapshots, yes, was already seen in the code. There will be another community day bundle box. So you get the 30 Ultra Balls again, the 3 Star Piece, 3 Incense, with an Elite Charge CM, which is probably going to cost something like 1280 coins, and I still don't think it's worth it, but you can go ahead and do that if you wish. The bonus is going to be 3 times Catch Stardust. So that's very interesting. I would definitely advise to stock up on star pieces. So that's going to be 12 star pieces for 6 hours. And I would advise to start gathering some balls. You can get plenty of balls from gifts if you, you got like what, 12 days still? If you just open up all your gifts every day and you start gathering balls, then you can get a nice stack of balls at the start of the event. And then during the event you can get even more balls, as they are saying that your buddy Pokemon with a level of Great Buddy or higher will bring helpful gifts such as Pokeballs. So hopefully that works this time. The last time it didn't work. What happened the last time is people could actually send a complaint and they would get 300 balls from the support. But hopefully it actually works at the time. And yeah, make sure that your buddy is at least great buddy. And it's gonna be great. 3 times Catch Stardust, make sure you make the most of it. Stardust is the most important resource in the game, in my opinion. And let's go get it.